Hey guys, Blunderluck here. So today we're going to be reviewing the budget edition of the AirPods and the AirPods Pros as well. These are just copies or super copies of the AirPods and the AirPods Pro. We're going to be looking at things like the build quality, and we're going to be looking at the sound quality as well. So please don't forget to subscribe and like the video, guys. So let's get right into it. So first we're going to start with the Tws I12s. The Tws I12s are considered to be one of the closest copies of the AirPods first generation. It has a really glossy finish just like the AirPods first generation and has really good feel to the ears. Although for me the Tws I12s are not exactly minimalistic. You can find some indicator lights when you take them out of the case around here, which for me, I think most people would not like. But if you don't mind about it, the sound quality is pretty okay for the price range that it comes from, although you can get way better ones from other devices like I'm gonna say here. The second one is the Air Pro 5, which is one of my favorites in terms of build quality and sound quality as well. The Air Pro 5 are very minimalistic, very small. They're sort of an hybrid between the AirPods Pro and the AirPods. As you can see the AirPods here, it has a short stem and possesses the buds of the original AirPods. So it looks very nice, very minimalistic. It doesn't have any indicator lights when you take them out of the box. The case themselves just has one indicator light at the front and also has a button at the back as well to show you when it's charging, if it's full or not. And the next one that we're going to talk about is the InPods 12. The InPods 12, if you guys have been subscribed to my channel for a while, you know that the InPods 12s are something I like. Actually, InPods are really devices that I like a lot. I have a lot of InPods 12s, and as well I have the InPods 13 as well. The InPods sound quality are really good for the price, and the color options are really amazing. I would recommend them for anyone. It's a really amazing device. But the InPods 12s do have some drawbacks. First of all, the stem is a little bit bigger than the original AirPods. Although the sound quality is good, it does have indicator lights here. So if you are looking for something minimalistic, something closer to the AirPods that people will not really know it's a copy or clone, then the InPods 12s might not be exactly the best option to go with. So the fourth one that we have here is just the Macron edition copy of the AirPods Pro. For me, the feel of this one feels really cheap. It charges with the lightning connector, but overall compared to the InPods 13 that I have here, it's really bad, I think, in terms of the build quality. Also the devices themselves, the AirPods, when you look at them, then you notice that they are connected to they have the indicator light here which flashes. So no matter what color you pick from it, if you pick the white or you pick any other color, it's still going to have indicator light which flashes out a lot. So the next one is the InPods 13. The InPods 13 by far has been my favorite one. Although the InPods 13 is a clone of the AirPods Pro, they do lack transparency mode and they do lack the active noise cancellation as well. But that's to be expected when you talk about the price that they come in. It's a budget device, it comes in at a really low price, but for overall the sound quality that it gives you is really good. If you're someone that is more concentrated on sound quality, then it's really good. And the design is very minimalistic. From the case to the AirPods themselves, the design is really minimalistic. You can get this in different colors as well. You can get it in the simple colorway, you can get it in the Macaron edition colorway as well. It just depends on your choice and what you like to do. So now, talking about the sound quality, without a doubt the best one with the best sound quality is the InPods 13. The InPods 13 sound quality is really good. You cannot exactly say that all their sound quality are too different, but the InPods 13 sound quality is a little bit better than the rest of them. For people who like the design of the AirPods Pro, I think it's a great fit, but me personally, I prefer the design of the original AirPods because it fits in my ear more comfortably than the AirPods Pro do. So the second one that I really like in terms of sound quality is the AirPro 5. The AirPro 5 sound quality is actually, for me, one of the best and has an amazing fit in the ear, very minimalistic. Although it's an hybrid between the AirPods Pro and the AirPods, it doesn't have any active noise cancellation, neither does it have any transparency mode, but it has a very easy way to connect, which is really good. So the next one after that is the InPods 12 for me. I really love the InPods 12s. Anyone can tell you that. If you go through my channel, I think maybe 80% or 70% of my videos are about the InPods 12s. I really love the InPods 12. They have good build quality, good sound quality. If you're not someone who cares about the indicator lights or care about just getting plain colors, then the InPods 12 is an amazing fit for you. The sound quality is good. In terms of the bass and the treble as well, the sound quality is absolutely excellent. You can hardly find other competitors to challenge the InPods 12s. So the next one that we're going to talk about would be the Tws I12s. So the Tws I12s can be considered the closest copy build-wise to the AirPods first generation or second generation. So when you look at it build-wise, then you can say yes, they look pretty similar, but sound-wise, they are two completely different things. Sound-wise, I would definitely choose any other one than choose the Tws I12s. For me, the Tws I12s don't have a loud enough bass, and the treble is not exactly one of the best out there. So I would not exactly recommend this for anyone. I would rather tell someone to go for the InPods than to go for the Tws I12s. And the last one that we have here is the Macaron Edition AirPods Pro. So the Macaron Edition AirPods Pro, I have few words for this. It's a really cheap copy, so I understand that it's not exactly one of the best copies out there, but the sound quality is absolutely terrible. The bass is terrible. The treble is terrible. I will try to figure out the exact model name for this, so I will link it for you guys to know. I would definitely not recommend this for anyone. I would rather people go for the InPods 13 because the InPods 13 is also budget edition and comes in at a very good price. So people should rather go for the InPods 13 than even think about going for the Macaron edition or any other Macaron edition AirPods Pro, because there are a lot out there. But the InPods 13 came out about 6 months ago, I think, almost 7 months. So I think people should go more for the InPods 13 than to go for the Macaron edition. So I'm gonna be doing a drop test and a water test later for the InPods 13 and the InPods 12. So if you guys want to see that, please don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like the video, and see you guys in the next one.